Hello. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2
No, I want this. KG, can you hear me? Can you?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And this one. Sharp. Okay, so it's this one. How's the level on this? The level. Oh, it's fine. Can you hear me and Kevin? Okay, perfect. One, two, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's hello and welcome from Johannesburg as Ellis Park Arena plays host to the Division East League 16 semi-finals. And it is a tantalizing encounter because the Ugandan champs, the City Oilers, are no strangers to success, winning the 9th title consecutively in the NBL in Uganda, and they will be taking on the club founded in 1968 in Bujumbura in Burundi, Dynamo Basketball Club, making their way into the Elite 16 semi-finals for the first time. They hold the hopes of a country, they hold the hopes of a club in their hands, and they're trying to make history by being the first club from Burundi to advance to the B.A.L. in season 4. Both teams have been impressive throughout group play. There's been a young man, Israel Otobo, and veteran point guard, Deshaun Mormon. Alongside Dame Miller Jr. proving great signings for veteran coach Manny Chiruni. Tip-off it is, and we are underway.
The battle of backcourts right now, where you should just see guys athletic, and the battle of the boards is whoever controls the boards is actually going to win this game because both teams are avid, strong rebounders.
Chris Obekpa
Robinson Opong, a veteran player. As that man with ball in hand, Paris Petty, outstanding throughout group play, helping the City Oilers go 3-0. A blocked shot. Dang. Extending. Moment. Otobo fearless inside and he misses, but there is contact on it. Otobo has lit up the B.A.L., the young 19-year-old prospect. Some really impressive numbers throughout group play, amassing 20 points and 18 rebounds in that big win over Pazi of Tanzania, which ensured Dynamo's advancement to this semi-final. Obekpa picks up the board, still no score, empty trip. Now the drive in, and the second foul as Ndikurio, savvy with his penetration inside the paint.
And that's exactly what it's going to be. They're going to come out aggressive, attacking the paint, trying to establish their paint dominance, leaving Ishmael Otobo and Obekpa to rebound the ball where they miss. And that's the success formula, and that's been allowing them to win.
Free throw shooting has been a bit of an Achilles heel for Dynamo Basketball Club. They have been averaging 50.4% from the charity stripe, and it has been probably a pain point for Coach Olivier Ndairagije. And again, empty. 4 scoreless trips down at the charity stripe. And we're still looking for our first score in this one. It's going to be nervy. The City Oilers, a lot of pride. They've been to the B.A.L. before. And Dynamo, they really want to advance. It's the third bite of the cherry for a Burundi club. New star, first team to come out here. And last year, Urunani couldn't get through. And a steal, Paris Petty. Opong fires, comes off the front eye, and Otobo clears and cleans.
And it's good that Opong will start shooting early because he's getting touches.
Dang! Comes off the front iron.
So both guards shooting threes, getting touches. I mean, that can only build your confidence. Yes, you're missing, but at least you can adjust accordingly to make that shot.
All teams coming off a rest day, and it looks like it's a finish. The shooting, because no one can find touch yet in the first opening 90 seconds of this one. Miller Jr. looking to work against Obekpa. Into the chest of Obekpa. Obekpa blocks. Eng will pick up. Again, talk about the play of the veteran Chris Obekpa. 11 points, 10 boards, 5 blocks in that win over Pazi of Tanzania.
Obekpa's just strong and aggressive inside. And if you don't box him out, you're definitely getting a foul or a basket or a second chance opportunity.
Mormon gets it back to steal, looking for Obekpa. Scramble for the basketball. Opong rips it away, but he stepped out of bounds.
Mormon normally looking to share the ball, but I like his other temperament where he's just aggressive, getting to the rim and creating fouls. So early in the game, you want to set yourself in the paint. If you miss it, your teammate is there to rebound. Obekpa is there to rebound, get that second chance opportunity. So sharing is good, but not all the time.
Sometimes you just have to take responsibility. Now Turbo, hard drive and tough cover. He's such a big, strong presence inside, and he goes right into the chest of Titus Odeke, and he picks up a foul.
Turbo staying true to form, remaining aggressive, getting position. If you allow him to get confident, he had like 18 rebounds against the NBA Academy with 22 points, so he can put up numbers, especially if you allow him to confident. Let him work for everything, but he'll still put work in, but not as much.
Tobo made a debut for Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers. He averaged 7 points, 7.7 points, 7.3 rebounds, and just 0.3 assists, but he certainly has up all of his output as he finally gets his score opening. That's the third team foul on the City Oilers in just 2 minutes of play. Opong. Drive and kick out. Opong will fire again from the elbow. This one is better.
Shooters will shoot, and if Opong misses that first, he will now adjust accordingly, make his snipers go dead eye and make that shot.
Line up well by veteran opponent. Get the opening score. Field goal. It is from the Ugandan champions. Miller Jr. drive and kick out, and we'll find the shooter again in the corner, but contact on the drive.
He had 11 assists previous game, so he knows how to keep the game around with the game needed to facilitate. So I just would like to which Dave Miller Jr. is going to show up today.
Brandon Sembirumbi on the floor alongside Petty and Robert Jr. The rebound by Mormon, fired up quickly. Ndikuriu working, can't get it. Otobo tried the cleanup, lost the ball, but they still have possession.
The party's not on a double. It's a second chance opportunity or a chance now.
Mormon shot, short. Robert Jr. quickly up the floor, the extra pass to the shooter. Opong, another one falls.
If he does it once, he can do it twice, especially if there's no hand in his face. But Pong catching the hot hand early.
34 years old, a veteran Canadian, Ugandan Robertson Opong. 6 quick points. All of City Oilers points now stolen. Petty, he's got Ding. Slows it up, and that's just a veteran move. Easy score.
Taking it real old school, reading situation. You know he's going to go up and block, but to create the contact and then get the easy two.
And just like that, it's an 8-point scoring run. We have our first time out on the floor. It's 8-1 in favor of the City Oilers, and it's 6:26 left in the first quarter. Quick time out by Dynamo and Coach Olivier Dairaganji, just wanting to get things settled here as the City Oilers taking advantage of having transition. And that man Robinson Opong, he's shooting 33% on 9 attempts a game, which means he's making more or less three threes a game, and he's already made 2 in the first.
He's made the necessary adjustments. He now has to feel for that board.
Ndikuriu, Otobo, second time he's blown in close range. He comes back out. They still don't have it. Petty skillfully finds Miller. Dave Miller Jr. And that's a tough matchup for Bekwa. Bekwa commits the foul.
Exactly. There's absolutely no reason why Bekwa should be guarding Dave Miller Jr. in the backcourt. Allow him to get to the other side, get the trip matchup, but there's no need to guard him full court. He's simply going to go past you, get a foul.
Second team foul now for Dynamo. Miller Jr. gonna run point. Drop off to Sebirumbi. Gonna go to work. Bekwa comes on the help. Miller Jr. doesn't like the 3, drops off. Again, looking for Sebirumbi. Shot clock winding down. The wild shot attempt almost falls in from Petty. Opong gets the wrong rebound. Gets the shot. Otobo just can't hold the ball at this point, and they get a third chance.
And that's just team effort, second chance opportunity, sharing the wealth on all fronts.
Now Miller Jr. will step back. He shorts absolutely everything. Doesn't take too many threes, and that's an idea why. Moment. Well contested. Excellent anticipation by Miller Jr. Scramble for the ball. Jump ball, possession arrow with the Oilers.
Energy, momentum seems to be on the City Oilers side. Every 50 ball is going their way. They're hungry, they want it, and they're making the right plays to put them in the lead.
Still yet to see a field goal for Dynamo Basketball Club. 5 minutes to play. The junior. Fascinating that they have Petty going off the ball. Sebirumbi. Miller Jr. going to pull another three-pointer. It shorts it. Deng. Long stride. Deng gets by. Easy two.
That's just long strides. Even caught me off guard, and they just got him to the rim for that score and registration on the board.
First field goal for Dynamo. Beautiful drive, and that's another good finish. Robert Jr. gets on the board.
Put them outside. They can't block you inside. Catch them moving. That means Tobo can't block you, and it's a nice matchup for Robach Jr.
Moment sets the offense. King. Kick out to the wide open, and Dikuriu comes off the front iron. And shooting not quite going the way of either team right now.
The Oilers with 10 and Dynamo 3 with 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in the quarter.
Sebirumbi at the free throw line. 33-year-old with both American and Ugandan heritage out of Furman College. He's averaging 7.7 points and shooting it at 75% from the free throw line. Takes the score now to 11-3. He gets both. 9-point game it is in favor of Oilers.
Talk about getting out the gate with the right attitude, temperament, and the ball falling for you.
Dang. Jimbere has come in. Otobo goes to work, gets by, and he still can't find it. Moment. Another layup thrown, and the struggles on the inside for Dynamo quite visible.
That foul for a moment is just from frustration on Petty. And he should actually cross Otobo under the rim for an easy two to get the momentum. Register more points on the board.
1 of 13. That's 9%, 7% from the field for Dynamo to start out here in this first quarter. Miller Jr. Cleaned up by Opekwa. Jimbere. Fakes. Tobo. Stripped. That's great defensive work now. Robach Jr. Easy flush.
Talk about the presence of mind of Miller Jr. to just attack the weak side, get the ball, and then gets Robach Jr. in the game.
Well, he's having a fantastic year as Dane Miller Jr. All B.A.L. first team this year. Moment. Fires. Picked up by Petty. Again, Robach Jr. The drop off, and that's easy. Great transition. And the Oilers on a rampage.
I mean, team ball, flow ball, what are they not doing? They're sharing the ball. It speaks to the chemistry and how this team has come together throughout this tournament.
Dominating aspects of the game so far. Jimbere. Fakes, drives, contest, and there's Otobo. And he gets it to fall. And finally, Otobo able to convert from close range.
Otobo, nice drive by Jimbere. Jimbere, similar style to a point where if he sees one go in, he can make it rain from outside through and attacking the rim. So they need to keep him contained while they deal with the beast that is Otobo in the paint.
Yeah. A restrained start. Uncharacteristic, so but 3 points and 4 rebounds. He's 1 of 4 from the field. Is the young Nigerian. Dang, couldn't hold, and he go out of bounds. Add substitutions now with Otobo going to get a chance to go clear his head as Clement Carabona comes in. 2:18 left. It's an 11-point game, 16-5 in favor of the Oilers.
Omar normally comes in, Otobo, and he's just also a beast in the board, not especially scoring, but he can get you those second chance opportunities.
Robert Jr. trying to look at the matchup. Robert Jr. fades. Cleaned up nicely by Obekwa. Good contest on the shot.
Moment and Robot Jr. is one matchup I've been looking forward to seeing this one. Both explosive, both powerful.
That's a matchup we got to keep your eye on as Miller Jr. comes away on the shot contest. Everywhere on the defensive end. Wide open three. And that doesn't fall as Drileba just strong on the shot attempt. King. Long strides again. And once again, it's so fascinating. They struggle so close to the rim. They're just unable to convert.
They're getting to the rim, they're getting the shot attempts, whatever, they're not unable to, as you mentioned, convert. There must be a lid, or maybe the temperature's too hot. There's just something that missed. And once that starts clicking, they can now get into this game.
Close range finishing. Soft touches.
And they're taking high percentage shots as well.
Miller Jr. Robach Jr. Driving it. Tries the rainbow layup, and that one is going to come off the front, and it stays with the Oilers. Seconds left on the shot clock. We've got 1:08 left. Now some more changes. Sebirumbi off. Titus Odeke comes back in. Now just await confirmation from the table. And
Here the horn and Vuvuzela get loud for the Dynamo.
12 seconds put on back on the shot clock. Robinson up top is cleared out. Chris Obekwa says no.
It's his pace, his house, and that should also be as important and empowering as a dunk, because it can get your team involved and it gets you into the game.
How he get that high as Obekwa clears Obong's hook shot. Out courtside, Miller Jr. Tries another three, and can't find it. His third miss from the outside. Jimbera. He'll step back, extends the legs. Like, that's another rush shot. Opong controls. Opong steps into the three. Hot hand, the third connection for Robinson Opong. That's 9 points for the sharpshooter.
If you are Dynamo, you are a little bit nervous because he is 4 for 3 and he's just getting hotter at this time.
Jimbera's pass. Collected by Deng. 10-second differential between shot and game clock. Deng, the drop up. And Karabona caught in no man's land. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Jimbera to inbound. Karabona.
Active hands get active results as the ball is poked. Position.
Dynamo Basketball Club. They will hold the basketball. 1 second left to manufacture something. Deng won't get the shot off in time. It will not count. And that'll be another turnover. 8.3 seconds left. Dynamo 19-5. They trail. Low scoring first quarter. Struggling with execution close to the rim. Being held to 2 for 15 from the field. Miller Jr. Gonna fade. And can't find his touch again. And Miller Jr. strong. And the first quarter is done and dusted here at Ellis Park Arena in the Division East Elite 16 semifinals. It's the City Oilers with both hands around the neck of Dynamo after the first quarter. It's 19-5 in favor of the Ugandan champions. second quarter action just about to get underway here at the Spark Arena. And despite the struggles of Ben Miller Jr. on the field, who was 1 of 7 in that first quarter, City Oilers still in a convincing position as they hold a 19-5 lead over Dynamo Basketball Club out of Burundi. And it's going to be a fight back. It's going to require just a lot more better execution in the second quarter from the club, from Dynamo.
Miller Jr. has shown he doesn't need to score 20 or anything over that. He can facilitate the game in many ways, passing, scoring, and encouraging their teammates.
Harris Petty away with the basketball. Miller Jr. can't find it. Bekpa. Barrett. The Carrillo hands off there to Sean Mormon. Mormon looking to work his little baseline jump shot. Comes low. That's Carabona in front and nice offensive board. Looking to try and set the tone. See if they can't get a couple of scores, change the momentum, or looking to start a run.
And that's the difference. And well, the good thing about Carabona when he comes, he picks up right where Otobo left off. If you not ball him out, put a ball on, push him away from the rim, he will fight to get that second chance opportunity as well. And seems to also be lucky from the charity stand.
For Carabona, averaging 3.4 points. He's averaging 7 boards in about 15 minutes of play throughout competition. And you see his presence and effectiveness on the board as the second shot missed again. Drileba. Miller Jr. The hard hand of Pong. Now guarded tightly by Ndikariu. Petty on the kick out. Drileba fakes, steps in. Jumper is short, but who's there? Opong. And outside, inside, he's everywhere on the floor.
I mean, Opong is just the guy for the game, and he's just also getting his teammates involved, going for the offensive rebound, looking for any opportunity to add more points to his tally.
First player into double digits. He's got 11 points now inside. Obekpa. Great contest by Odeke, and he keeps the ball and the possession alive. Obekpa misses close range.
Okay, that's the second foul he's received on this side of the court, where he should not even be. When the ball is in other team's possession, Obekpa should just run back, be a paper protector, and guard Dave Miller Jr. and make it difficult for him to score.
Meanwhile, more substitutions as Deshaun Mormon off. Kanira will get some time and some burn, and now Obekpa off. Back comes in that man Otobo.
The combination of Otobo and Carabona should be hard in the paint for City Oilers. They need to continue with not allowing them to get the ball up and get the second chance opportunity.
Opong. And that one rattles in and out as he falls to the floor. Jimbere driving. The kick out is picked up by Opong, whose hand and deflection won't control possession, but will give a chance for a reset for Dynamo.
At this point, Opong is everywhere. Offense, defense. I mean, the only thing he needs to do is just give the crowd a high five because he's everywhere in this arena.
The extra pass. Kanira. Jimbere. Heel drive. Finds it. Fantastic individual offense from Nijimbere.
That is one man Jimbere do not want to allow to get confidence because he is as dangerous and capable as Opong.
Miller Jr. Drop off now. Robinson Opong is stripped. Jimbere looking at options. Finds Karia. Pass off to Carabona.
Talk about showtime behind the head. Carabona there to finish. Good time and opportunity as they slowly get confidence.
First scoring run for Dynamo in this one. To start out the second quarter, 21-10 the score. Foul called on the floor. Petit trying to make foray into the key, and it'll be the first team foul for Dynamo in the second quarter. Opong gets a breather. Fayed Bale in for Coach Manny Rooney. Petty around the Miller screen. Miller Jr. Drop off pass, B.A.L. 1 second left. They won't. Shot goes up and it's called good. Jimbere. Driving again. Karabona there. Once again, Karabona on the follow.
The presence of Karabona and Otegba are a force in their paint, and they will continue to make your team suffer, lose, get second chance opportunities, and get more confidence.
Well, hustle points helping Dynamo cut it to less than 10. Okello looking for it. B.A.L.'s shot is rebounded and cleaned up. Kanira. Well, trying to find Karabona. Stolen. Roebuck Jr. steps into one. It rattles in and out. And the City Warriors don't really have too much shooting other than Robertson Opong on the floor right now.
He's the only man hitting, the only hot hand, and he seems to have cooled down. They need to create opportunities for him so he can reignite that fire.
Karabona on the kick out. Karabona once again on the rebound, but it falls to Roebuck Jr. to Petty. Petty fakes. Time and space for Roebuck Jr. Finds it from the outside.
Don't take the open shot, find the good shot. That's exactly what Petty did with that pass to Roebuck Jr.
Great offense to find the shooter open on the baseline, and Roebuck Jr. missed the first, makes the second, and ends the scoring run for Dynamo. Drive in, contact. Kanira draws, and the referee's going to call continuation on that, and Bello and Kanira will get a chance to go to the free throw line. The 27-year-old with Rwandan and Burundi heritage will bring a break in play because there's a timeout called with 5:29 left. It's 24-12 in favor of the City Warriors. Second quarter action set to resume here just outside the central business district of Johannesburg as free throws for Dynamo Basketball Club and Bello Kanira. Kanira spent some time with the Rwanda Patriots in the Rwandan Basketball League. He's averaging around about 2.5 points, 1 rebound or so, well, 1.5 assists. He gets one of those to 4. Cuts it to 11. Petty drops off. Roebuck Jr. B.A.L. B.A.L.'s shot is well contested by Mormon. Off to the races, and it's an easy 2.
And that's just an indecisive shot. Take the shot, get blocked. Don't just give the ball away and turn it over. Unforced errors, especially at this point in the tournament, are not needed.
Sebirumbi is on the floor and looking for the pick and roll option. That's it. Was Parrish Petty, but it's another foul call. It's the third team foul. on Dynamo. Siburundi. B.A.L.2024. B.A.L.2024 is alone. It rattles in and out. Otobo cleans up on the boards. Each possession here for Dynamo. Kanira's shot is contested and a good defense from the City Oilers. Gobak Jr. pass to Okello and really should have done better on that one.
Point blank, high percentage miss, unnecessary.
Oh my! Carabona up top for two.
Talk about putting a spark in your team's energy. Carabona feeding off the bench, adding to his teammates and saying, guys, we're not in this. Let's chip away into this lead.
Fight back might be on. Petty's shot is strong and there's going to be a foul call. Israel Otobo is everywhere. It's the period where the Oilers struggling from the field here in the last 3 minutes. They've got the shot attempts up, but nothing's falling. And they've got to find a way. And you take it back to the moment where Okello just missed at that point blank. He's got to get and take the easy buckets where you find them.
It all starts on defense. Get a defense, get a quick stop, and then try get a transition play to get your energy and percentage up on the shot.
Dynamo working. The ball gets tapped away. Robert Jr. On the drop of to Okello. B.A.L.2024. Strong. Another rebound. Miller Jr. drops off. Robert Jr. Oh my! You want to change? Now the battle inside. That changed the atmosphere just a little bit on the floor. Trying to spark the offense of the Oilers. Miller Jr. spinning, another drop off. Odeke can't hold.
Strong play. Miller Jr. teammates just need to have his hands up at all times because he will find you, he will create for you. So if he has the ball, better have your hands up because an opportunity is coming your way.
26-17 is the score here. Just 2:45 left in the second quarter. 9-point game. Mormon. Cleared out. Otobo. Okello tries to cover the drop-off pass. Picked off. Miller Jr. controls. B.A.L.2024. Robak. Back out he goes. Miller Jr. has size mismatch. The kick out to Odeke. B.A.L.2024. Radar is off for young B.A.L.2024. He can't find his touch from the perimeter. Now the baseline drive. Taken away again. Jimbere and Odeke second block. Up the other way. Block through the layup as Odeke makes defense turn into offense, and now the lead back to 11.
That's what you need. Your defense needs to feed your offense, and that's how it starts off. Temperament gets you what you need. Now,
Norman shot. Short. Nicely controlled. Miller Jr. Okello fakes. Gets by one, and that should have been called. It came off the board. Referees missed the call on the goaltend.
it's a goaltend. It must be the angle where they're standing, but it is, however, a goaltend and should be called.
Mormon. Odeke in front of him. He creates separation. Short.
and October up top as well. He comes up, over and in, and why not put that on a poster too?
It seems like the dunks have been the change of momentum in this game. It either gets your team up, gets it down, or just seems to be reinvigorating because they're very forceful in-play dunks.
28-19, 49.6 seconds left, and Coach Manager Rooney bringing the changes. Vale going to take a break as well as Captain Okello. Back comes in.
So
Oppo.
my boss is coming to
Sebi Rumbi going a little bit bigger with his lineup. Robert Jr. Deke. Apong has so much time, and he just came back in and continues to light up from the perimeter.
I mean, his hand might have stayed in the microwave because he just comes out and he's instant offense, instant heat. And why would you give him space and time when he's the man that he is and just makes buckets?
4-3, 14 points for Robinson Apong. Jimbere tries the drop off. Well, he'll pull a three of his own, nothing but net. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Miller Jr. And so the call comes in on the illegal screen. Sebi Rumbi, I think, is going to be whistled for violation. He is indeed, with 3.6 seconds left. And he's got a couple of questions, but the referee's just saying it is a leg infringement. So Dynamo with a chance here to just keep it under this double-digit mark. Mormon quickly ahead, he gets it back. Mormon driving by one, finishes, and you can count the bucket. I don't know if that's excellence in execution or lazy defense, but it gives Dynamo some hope going into the second half.
And that's just momentum. That's what you don't want Dynamo to have going into the second half. If you are City Oilers, you want to change that up a little bit, but it is what it is. We have a second half coming up.
31-24 the score. Ellis Park Arena is the venue. It is the Division East Elite 16 semifinals, and we'll be back after the 15-minute break with more second half action.
Oh, nice release. That's one. The score will be in 5-5. All right, guys. Oh, money was got 3. Push it up, push it up. Get it. Do the real best of it. Coach Joe from NBA Africa Academy team, I was talking to the issues of potential. You just want to know. The score finish line, you got to be a score. Push it up some more. Push it up some more. courtesy of Lockdown Africa. So our guys are walking around. If you want to be right back, we'll be on the way soon.
Just 30 seconds before play set to resume here at Ellis Park Arena, which is the host for the Division East Elite 16 semifinals. And it's the City Oilers who've been in the ascendancy. Dynamo led for 15 seconds in this one, but really have been out-hustled for the larger part of the first half. Key stats, 16 offensive rebounds for Dynamo, and they've only been able to score 7 points from that, but they've been held to 25% from the inside, 12% on the interior, and they're shooting it at 27% from the free throw line.
I mean, they just convert half of those second chance opportunity. They're in this game. They've got the lead maybe, but however, the resilient temperament of the City Oilers is just allowing that and just keeping the game out of reach for them.
Well, red hot shooting on the other side by Robinson Opong, the 34-year-old veteran, who was a pickup by Coach Mandy Jaruni, leads the way with 14 points. And his shot selection was really great in 4 of 7 from the outside to lead the way in terms of scoring. But he's been ably assisted by Robach Jr. He's got 9 points to go along with 2 rebounds. And Dane Miller Jr. struggles from the field, but has been everywhere, plus 12 efficiency to go with 3 assists and 3 rebounds.
He's doing all those the intangibles, it's called, making all the right plays, the right reads, getting his teammates in their shooting pockets when they need to shoot it, when they get the ball. So he's playing right. He just needs to convert to the point.
But it's Petty, Odeke, Robert Jr., Opong, and Miller Jr. on the floor for the City Oilers. Miller Jr. got it tightly. Petty turns. Petty sets his feet and fires. It comes off the front iron. Rebound Odeke, controlled. It goes Glass. The bank closed on that shot. Rebound Otobo.
That's what City Oilers is doing. They're getting Otobo and Obekwa out guarding the guards, and that means there's no defensive deterrence in the paint. So the strategy is working pretty well.
Chimbere's long range shot comes off the back iron as Kavakure, Chimbere, Otobo, Obekwa, and that man Mormon in for Burundi, and there's a block. We saw a questionable goaltend just a little bit earlier. That one looked close as well. Now Bekwa going to work. Cleared away by Miller Jr.
Active hands get active results as Miller Jr. keeps the temperament, keeps
Trying
the
to call a
ball.
timeout, and that doesn't quite work in FIBA. He was looking to try and figure out something while he was on the floor, but it's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow will go in favor of Dynamo.
Great intention, just not the right execution in this tournament. However, the ball turnover on their side, and back to the battle.
Jimbere. Turbo. Working against Odeke, gets by and finishes, and that's good signs for Dynamo as Israel Otobo up to 7 points, and he had struggles in the first half.
With that aggression and temperament, Otobo can get some points, get his team, keep his team exactly where it is. And that's also being active and aggressive.
Robach Jr. with the basketball. Drive, Petty. Oh, it's taken away by Mormon. Got numbers to Zimbabwe right back. It's on the Mormon, count the bucket. And one. And they needed a run just out of the break to get some momentum. And that is the second consecutive score. Deshaun Mormon finishes on the pass from Zimbabwe.
He ended the half with a point, and I mean, once you see the ball go in the net, you know the lid is off. And it's all up to you how many you want to contribute to his team. Mormon and Zimbabwe slowly finding a wind in the second half.
31-28 the score now. It's a 3-point game. Mormon fires and makes. Converts the 3-point play. 29-year-old Deshaun Mormon out of Cincinnati and played for the Tosin Tigers in the NCAA. Opong trying to pick up where he left off, comes up the top of the backboard. No call by the referees, or Bekba cleans up. Kabakure. Zimbere. The pass inside. Mormon, who's tightly guarded by Roebuck Jr. Mormon blows by one, and he hangs in the air. Great contest by Odeke. Forces the miss. Petty cross-court pass. Opong. He has another open look, and he makes the fifth three in this one.
Allow Opong to sit in the corner and get time and space, because his whole team is actively looking to create for him. And if you let him fire, he's going to hit the bottom of the nylon.
34-29, 7:19 left. Mormon. Taken away, Bekba just lackluster, and that one is thrown up. Miller Jr., extra pass. Roebuck can't finish. And you could tell that the intent from the Ugandans, they're uncertain about what to do with the numbers and the finish, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Too much space, too much opportunity. They just did not know what to do with that, which is unlike them normally in those situations.
Wide open shot. Titus Odeke, you can count the bucket.
And that's the beauty of watching this Ugandan team. They look to play for each other, create opportunities, and hit nothing but net on offense and play team defense on defense.
And just like that, we go back to an 8-point game. Stolen by Petty. Petty puts up for Roebuck Jr. He misses. Gets it back and finishes. And just for a second, that could have been disastrous for the Oilers.
It seems to be like fast break opportunities with numbers on their side is not their thing right now.
Mormon. It's back up to 10. Otobo turns in. Strong take. Miller Jr. coming on the help, but Otobo powers his way through Odeke and Miller. And he'll go back to the charity stripe.
Otobo, ball in hand, attacking. Good things happen. Also, second chance opportunities. Uganda's been able to deter him properly, but if he's initiating, you're in trouble.
19 years old. They certainly made an impression in this qualifying campaign for the Burundi champions. Otobo, 16 points, 13 rebounds, averaging throughout competition.
Okay.
And try to get him as many touches as possible as he misses the second. Has struggled from the charity stripe today. Roebuck Jr. working. The kick out. Odeke, same spot. Hits again.
Wi-Fi hotspot. Who's connected? He's connected, making it look easy. Opong.
Well, that's certainly where the heat finder will pick up an infrared spot, and there's the ball goes out of bounds.
Correction, that's Odeke. I mean, he's shooting like Opong, is what I'm trying to illuminate.
Petty, lead up to 12. Petty gets by one, went up and under, he's short at the layup, rebounded by Mormon. Oilers have numbers. Petty floats it up and in. Now, great decision by Petty on that. Roebuck Jr. looking for the connection up top, but I say based on their last play, that was the right option.
Don't look for the highlights, look for the points, and it works in their favor.
44-30 the score, 5:19 left. The Oilers pull away. Dynamo were within two, but Oilers have gone on the run since. Timeout called. 5. Dynamo searching now to try and get back in this one. It's been up and down in terms of runs and momentum. Jimbere, the City Oilers 14-point lead. Mormon shorts it, working hard on the boards there is Obekpa. Beautiful finish by Kavakure.
That snapshot right there, the possession shows us how Dynamo play and get points on second chance of changing. Now they play like themselves.
Miller Jr. hounded by Jimbere, and Jimbere comes in on the infringement. That'll be the first team foul by Dynamo in this third quarter.
Thomas Miller Jr. very smart, getting his team or the opposing team in trouble on key players. And Jimbere first, or Bekpa second. Go ahead.
Petty drives, cleared out again. Now a chance in transition. Jimbere right between the trees and finishes.
Yes, he is. And last time he scored 2 on a hard take. His three-point shot opened up. And then Jimbere, quick to get hot like a microwavable meal.
Third player on 7 points for this Dynamo outfit. Norman has 7 alongside Karabona, who's still on the bench. Odeke. Wilbach Jr. Another chance for Petty to work. Fouled. And splits the defense and he walks away. Might have got an inadvertent finger to the face or hand in the eye, but gonna have 2 shots on the continuation, Parish Petty. A pickup coming into this one. Very experienced veteran, 35 years old, and has played basketball in 13 countries. A journeyman for sure. A lot of his trade happening in the Iranian Super League, where he was 3-time champions, and he comes off the West Asian Super League, where he was averaging 9.7 boards and 5 assists. As he gets that one to fall. Jimbere, kick out. Kavakure will catch and shoot, not gonna convert as Robach Jr. walking. Get the basketball up the floor. The drop off. Robach Jr.'s layup is contested, comes off the front iron. Dang. That super long extension inside. Can't finish. Jimbere cleared out. They still keep possession alive. Extra pass inside. Deng now block. And credit the defense of the Oilers. They have contested everything inside the paint. No free shots. Nothing easy. But eventually Deng comes away with the foul.
Tough, tenacious, second chance opportunities. How to get back into this game. So if you City Oilers, you need to be boxing out, not allow taking that one advantage away from you.
Deng. Out of South Sudan. Another pickup by Dynamo coming into the qualifiers. He's been out here in South Africa before, playing for Cobra Sport, helped them qualify, and he's trying to do the same with Dynamo Basketball Club. He gets the conversion. We're back within 10. Miller Jr.'s pass just doesn't go to hand. Adventurous basketball from Miller Jr. Deng. Long strides. The kick out. Kavakure back to Deng. In the corner. He jumps and puts the ball down. And I mean, we've seen some creativity, but that is illegal. And the travel is called.
It is a nice move, though. I employ him for that. However, the officials, all the officials, and the WOLA take that away from you.
4 Deng points. That's his 4th turnover, however. And there's a foul called as well. Dynamo 1 of 11 from the 3-point line. Their struggles have been real.
Petty and Miller Jr. playing very nice creative ball right there. Petty getting Jimbere off the floor
with 4 fouls, knowing that he can get hot at any given time. So they are playing active, attacking, let's get them into foul trouble kind of basketball.
Drive from Petty. Now I think the contact comes on the body of Ndikuriu, who's now got a cover. Paris Petty. And that might be a big moment in the game for Dynamo. Zimbere, the ability to score has been one of the effective paint penetrators when on the floor. So they're going to have to figure it out, and Moment may be more adventurous with ball in hand. Nonetheless, substitution as Odeke goes over. And back in comes Seburumbi.
Run was led by Jimbere and Deng. So Moment has to pick up the slack, be aggressive. You should also just show up and instantly catch heat from the bench.
20.7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's shooting it at 42% from the three-point line. He's having an outstanding qualifiers. That man, Paris Petty. Substitutions. This time, we'll have to go back down to the floor. Mapong. They take a big Tony Drileba in for the Oilers. Kavakure. Moment to sit. Moment works, fires the three. It comes off the front line again. Struggles. The radar off for Dynamo. Oh, back pass. Got his hands behind his back. Is the guilty party, yes. Sebirumbi and Obekpa caught down at the bottom, so that's going to be the third team foul on the Oilers.
Lurumbi bad to hit the offense with the fouls. It might look like the officials have been out for him. I just say keep an even keel, keep a calm temperament, and don't get caught when you're out there.
Screen. Drive from Moment. This time he gets the finish. Take a little bit more time to get the right hand English on the layup. Vileba's pass goes out of bounds. And that's going to be lax offense and the unforced error for the 9th City Oilers turnover. Drive in. Miss close range once again. Dikuriu couldn't finish. Pale.
And that's how you bounce back from a mistake, the quick 3 team effort, and that gets your spirit up as the team is now heads up. Everyone looking to get back on the same page.
Kavakure drives. Finishes. That's a tough take against the bigger bodied Sebirumbi and a nice bucket for Kavakure.
Every shot by the Dynamo is hard-earned individual ball, opposed to City Oilers where they're looking for each other, playing a team kind of basketball.
Tapped away. But still controlled by Roebuck Jr. Trying to work against Moment. Roebuck gets by, hangs in the air. Dang. Denies access. Goes out of bounds. Should still be Oilers basketball. I think there's going to be a timeout called here with 109 left. It's an 11-point game. Still in favor of the Oilers. Saturday, it's time to set the strategy, say the coaches.
Strategy, finish strong. Go and implement, because now you want to go into the fourth quarter with the same energy they ended first half. If the Dynamo, so pick it up, and if there was a time to step up, make a run, this is now.
time back in. And 51-40 in favor of the Ugandan, 9-time Ugandan champion City Oilers. Dynamo Basketball Club looking for their first foray into the Basketball Africa League. Tap back in and lead up to 13 now. The City Oilers get the execution just out of the timeout. King. Miller Jr. picking up the matchup now. King by the screen. The kick out. Nothing but net, and that's cool as the other side of the pillow as BNB and Dikurio hits the shot. Travel call.
Coming out of a timeout, exactly executed.
The drive in, and Deng finds Dikurio for three. Dikurio, well, he'll pull up again. Nothing but net. Two quick threes back to back from BNB and Dikurio.
Hot hand, instant heat. He is just picking up when Jimbere left off.
Pale looking to reply. It goes wide left. And a chance here for Dynamo to take some momentum, add some heat into the fourth and final quarter. 9.6 seconds left on the clock. Ping. At Miller, he'll hang. Fall short. It won't be enough time for the Oilers to get a shot up, and maybe the Oilers breathe a sigh of relief as the quarter comes to the end. Some red-hot shooting by BNB and Dikurio to close out, giving Dynamo Basketball Club some hope. At the end of three, it's City Oilers 53, Dynamo 46. Bienvenu Dikurio gets his first field goals of this one to end the third quarter. And it's been struggles from the field most of the time throughout this 3 or 14. They are at 21% from the three-point line, but none of that matters. It matters how they close out the fourth and final quarter. Still everything to play for both of these teams. 53-46 as we head into the fourth and final.
That's how you end at the end of the first half with a run by Mormon. Now Benvenu ends the third quarter, shooting hand, hot hand, and hope that continues for him in the third quarter, the fourth and final quarter.
Well, it's Parrish Petty, Oteke, Miller Jr., Roebuck Jr., and Robinson Apong on the floor. Nice screen. Gets the shot for Petty. He comes off the front iron. King controls the board. Kawakure steps into the three. Nothing but net. They've been nice call. That's the third straight three for Dynamo, and they're back within 4 points.
And everyone just taking a page out of Opong book and just catching fire instantly and hitting net.
Odeke fakes. Drive, the drop off, and the finish from Miller Jr.
Teamwork. He shares the ball, so they will share the ball with him when he's open.
Kawakure, Dikurio, Chris Obekwa That man, David Deng, will fire the three. Comes off the back iron. Gets it right back. Deng hanging. And the touch comes off. Kanira, the last of the five on the floor to start out for Coach Ndairagije. Petticoat midair. And the foul is called. And it's going to be 2 shots.
Petty and Miller Jr. continue to attack the hot hand on defense. So they're making you earn your points and potentially get in trouble, as they were just attacking Brian Kubakure. And they're making you more tentative and taking the winds out of his sail.
Kanira on 3 fouls. Chris Obekpa on 3 fouls. Petty misses the first. Has been a 76% free throw shooter throughout this competition. And he gets the second. Just take it above 2 possessions for the Oilers. Hard pass. Korea. And Robert Jr. goes to ground. Deng whistle for the foul.
Deng whistle for the illegal screen right there. And comfortable unforced turnovers is one thing they do not need, especially with the low momentum they were starting to build up and capture.
Still plenty of time left. Dynamo Basketball Club looking to make history as the first club from Burundi to make it into the B.A.L. in season 4, which will tip off in March here in South Africa, in the new Kalahari Conference. But before that happens, they've got to get by the business of the semifinals. Remember that the winner of this game guaranteed a spot in the Basketball Africa League season 4.
Every team wants it. Gonna go play hard. The top 3 teams do make it, right? So the winner between 3rd and 4th position yesterday, top number 3 gets to go as well. So every team is on the line right now.
Plenty to play for. Kawakure drops off to Deng. Tries to go glass. Obekpa in there working. Controls the rebound. Deng. 3 ball. Off the front iron. David Deng just can't find his range from anywhere. Struggles from the field. 1 of 9 he has been all afternoon. Might like that mismatch. He does. Miller Jr. cleared away. Another block by Obekpa. And now has to go up, over, and in for that man Petty.
Talk about that nice rainbow shot over Obekpa, because you know he's an avid shot blocker.
Just really high basketball IQ on the finish there from Petty. The drive. Kanira. Deng. Fakes. Pass picked off. They have numbers. The drop off to Opong. Deng does well. And the defense does doing just enough. The possession is still with the Oilers. Petty will reset. Driving. Titus Odeke. Travel call. Well, he had 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and Odeke trying to create the offense. What's the trap? Now some substitutions as Deng off, Israel Otobo back in. Kanira will stay. A little bit of confusion now. It looks like Clement Karabona will come in as well. Wow, he's going to have to wait just a little minute before he comes in.
It has been that kind of day for them where they think they've got access or everything is clear and it just doesn't go their way.
Moment. Second chance, Moment again, count the bucket.
I mean, miss once, fool him, but give him a second chance, you're definitely going to get the bottom of the net.
Possession by possession, that's how this game gets broken down. 4 of 15, Deshaun Moment, Titus Odeke. Fight for the rebound is won by Otobo. A chance to bring it back down. Odeke got the challenge on the shot, but is going to get called for the contact, and that tight call by the official.
Very tight call. It just happened in front of him. It looked like a clear ball, bro. However, the official right in front of it and makes the suitable call.
Well, that gives 3 shots to Deshaun Moment, and a chance here to take it back within a single possession. Moment been on the floor for 26 minutes, 12 points. He's accumulated. Is 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. Gets the first. %31% on 5 of 16 shooting. None more important than these free throws. Second one falls short. And no matter what your free throw percentage is, down the stretch, it's just the ability to make shots under pressure.
Shots close the game off strong and then continue to put your team in a position to
1 of 3 for Moment.
that would have made it a 1 possession game had he put it 2 shots.
Miller Jr. And Robert Jr. steps out of bounds on the sideline.
Sometimes the speed and quickness does not work to your advantage. You don't know where you are on the floor. And first turnovers also very detrimental at this point in juncture of the game.
Beautiful drive, beautiful finish. Moment limping just after that finish, and there may be concern here.
That's when he went off in the beginning of the third because he was limped and clearly still niggling him.
Titus Odeke with the quick foul shot, third connection from long range. Career. Moment. Searching for it. Odeke cleans up. Another big board. Petty. Try to get by the defense. Bobak Jr. has his feet set. It rattles in and out, but Moment, or rather Petty, there to control. Now Petty working, Petty driving. Can't get the finish. Miller Jr. Third chance opportunity, and eventually they get the score.
I mean, that pass, that sneak pass within the trees to find your teammate Petty and make it happen. Just very sneaky and great thoughts and spatial awareness by Miller Jr.
Keeping it alive, hustle play. It is Kabakure from the top of the key. Otobo trying to chase down his 13th rebound. It does not fall into his hands. There's a pong. Odeke, he's the go-to guy right now. Count the bucket!
His Bluetooth device has paired because his Wi-Fi hotspot was linked in. So anywhere from the 45 extended, he seems to be able to make that shot.
That's for 12-3 for the Oilers. And the charge is called again. And Titus Odeke has found his range here in the second half. Come alive from the outside.
That just takes the wind out of a Dynamo because as soon as they get a run, City Oilers comes back with a bigger run.
11 points the difference, 3:56 left. It's 66-55 in favor of the Oilers. Time back in here at Johannesburg, Ellis Park Arena, Division East Elite 16 semifinals. 4 City Oilers players in double digits. It's Titus Odeke with 12, and all of them coming from the outside. Robertson Opong leads the way with 17 points, and Petty and Roebuck Jr. with 13 points apiece. They've balanced the scoring, and it's helped them hold on to this healthy lead.
I mean, if he's shooting from outside and opens it up, especially the trouble to compete with the inside.
Oh! Great find! Miller Jr. sees Odeke, and that's his first score on the inside. Does it in style.
If it's a place, if you want to make it hurt, for the Dynamo, it's definitely inside because they're avid shot blockers.
The touch on. Petty gets his hand in the passing lane, but still will be Dynamo basketball. Last throw of the dice for Dynamo. One fields. Kamakuri trying to work. Jimbere back in with his 4 fouls. Ikorio, no recognition of the shot clock, and it's going to be another turnover.
That's where City Oilers is very dangerous. In defense, they move in sync, they deter active hands, moving their feet, and that just gets them another shot clock error and possession on their side.
Been led for 34 minutes in this one. Have the City Oilers. Miller Jr. Off the hesitation dribble, goes up top. The contact called. Karabona whistled for the foul. It's going to be 4th team foul. 3:01 left, and Dane Miller Jr. to the charity stripe.
Very smart, high IQ because he knows how to read the game, set players up, and then just take advantage of the setup he's been displaying the whole game because he just sets you up and then hits you when you don't expect it.
He can be a matchup problem. We've seen them try to match up Bekpa and Otobo on him, playing the point guard position, but gets inside. He's had an outstanding year. All B.A.L. first team earlier this year, and with career high numbers, and must be a big part of the reason that is the pickup here from the Oilers, and he gets both. Corner 3 is good. Poise on the finish there. Jimbere back in. It's not over yet. Miller Jr. drives baseline, turns, shot move, or Bekpa clears it out. Looking for a finish here on the other side. Kamakure. Jimbere runs to the corner. Driving, kicking. Now Jimbere extra pass. Pikurillo's shot is short. He rushed it just a little bit. Great contest on the shot.
And you can see this urgency in the attack. They're looking for the open shot, good shot. However, not falling on that strip down.
Roebuck Jr. again taken away. They've got numbers again. Jimbere fakes the extra pass behind the back. The assist blown by Karabona, denying the highlight, but more importantly, denying the 2 points.
And cutting it into 10, because that would have been a 10-point game and hits one of their milestones and targets.
Maybe Jimbere better served going straight up and finishing on that possession. Nonetheless, here we go. Petty shot, fires wide right, misses absolutely everything. Up top for Obekpa. Obekpa kicks out. They need a 3. Jimbere, or rather, that was Karabona on the 3. Miller Jr., hands in the air. Odeke. Petty. 9 seconds. Miller Jr.'s shot short.
Making sure they shoot that ball in the last 6 seconds, running the clock down, taking away any possible time or comeback.
Jimbere finds the bucket, and that brings it back within 9:54.4 seconds left. Timeout called.
Ball game, and it's now who finishes first and who finishes quicker. City Oilers needs to be more composed. You know, the Dynamo is going to look to foul, get the ball, get quick shots up, and cut into this lead.
It will be fascinating.
fun time here at Ellis Park Arena. Time back in, final 54.4 seconds left from deciding the first entry from Division East into the B.A.L. in Season 4, and there's a quick foul. Right now, it's the Oilers with a half a step in the direction of entering the B.A.L. next year.
It's the importance of running scenario plays, situations, and knowing what exactly you're going to do. Coach gave them a plan. It's up to them. Everything is in the hands of the Dynamo. Go out there, quick foul, don't let the clock run out, and foul the guy with the weakest shooting percentage.
For Parish Petty, back at the charity stripe. He gets the second, and they've been pretty good, have the Oilers. That's 9, 10 of 11 they've now made from the free throw line. Jimbere, extra pass, Kawakure fakes, and call for the travel.
Great defense, great feed by Petty, forcing a turnover without a shot attempt as we see Dynamo get in place for a full court press.
Petty to Miller Jr., extra pass, Roebuck Jr. driving. Jimbere with the clean deflection on the ball, but it stays with the Oilers.
So the instruction is clearly try get a steal, try get the ball, or force a turnover for the Dynamo.
Petty. Miller Jr. Block up top, and excellent work, and that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Jimbere as he picks up his 5th and final foul. So he'll have to live to fight another day, and it looks like Dynamo have resigned themselves to defeat right now. So it looks like the Oilers will advance to the final tomorrow, but most importantly, it looks like the Oilers are headed in the direction of the B.A.L. in Season 4.
And true to form, Miller Jr. continues to attack the hot hands, or what could potentially be the hot hand for the Dynamo, which is Otobo, in this case, and Jimbere, sending him to the bench. And that's how you keep the wind and don't get a player to catch fire when it would count most.
9 points, even though it's been a frustrating afternoon from the field for Miller Jr. 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Just a complete performance in terms of if you struggle from the field, you find other ways to stay involved, and he's done a fantastic job of that. Kawakure. Pass. The contest from Odeke, 9.2 seconds left.
Right now, everyone from the Dynamo playing hot potato, not trying to get a hold of the ball, being very indecisive instead of taking a shot up, looking for a second chance opportunity, and cut into this lead.
So the ball's going to go to Opekpa, and that's going to be the end of this one. And clock runs out, and so the City Oilers will advance to the finals, but they booked their place into the Basketball Africa League Season 4. And joy for the Oilers is they will make their second entry into the league. And for the team from Burundi, they'll get another bite of the cherry in the 3rd, 4th place playoff tomorrow afternoon. It's going to take place at 2 p.m. here at Ellis Park. Now, it's the end of the day and the end of the game. And the City Oilers 72, Dynamo Basketball Club 61.